Welcome to Live It From Home, coming to you from the Wellness and Live It committees. We would like to invite you into our garden, kitchens, and home gym. Today we start our video with Angie Pellin in our garden at the hospital, and then we go to the kitchens of Jeanette Roberts, Andrea Miller, and myself, Jessica Reitzel, and we finish up with Amber Wright with tips in her home gym. Hope you enjoy. Thanks.
Hi everybody, I'm here to show you guys some tips on growing spinach. We're here at the hospital raised beds garden, and this is the spinach, the lettuce, pretty much all spring veggies that can be put out. Back here I've got kale, some radishes, some chard. All those things can be put in the ground with seed. In the spring, they can pretty much handle the weather. So anyways, I'm going to show you the spinach. I put this in, it was probably around the end of March. These I did do in rows, but you don't have to necessarily do it in rows. What I did is I used these seed packets and followed the directions on the back pretty much, except you can just rough the dirt up and sprinkle your seeds in and then rough it. Make sure you water it well, and that's how I did these. And as you can see, they're growing pretty good. We did get something got into them, it looks like this weekend, so I'm gonna have to address that, take care of that little guy. But this is what we do here at the hospital with our greens that we sell out in the grab-and-go containers in the kitchen. And pretty much that's all we do. I'm going to send this over to Jeanette, and she's going to tell you what she does with spinach.
Hey CHWC, it's Jeanette here from Wellness. Welcome to my kitchen. One item I generally always have in my kitchen is spinach. What I wanted to share with you today is what I do with my spinach so it doesn't go to waste. We generally have a lot of spinach salads, but if it starts to turn or I know I'm not going to get it all eaten, something we do is I saute it down. So what I have, I went ahead and got it started cooking. This was pretty much a skillet full of spinach, most of this container. And this is sauteed for about 2.5 minutes. So you can see how quickly this goes. So I had olive oil, couple cloves of garlic, and what I had in the house was some sun-dried tomatoes that I sliced in there. If I have peppers, I like to use peppers. You can use onions, you can use mushrooms, whatever you like, you can use. So this is cooked, I said, about 2.5 minutes. This right here works really well for omelets, for a filling for omelets. Add in a little feta cheese, you got a perfect omelet, or a side with a chicken breast, or on top of a chicken breast, or a piece of steak. It's a perfect side. But today what we're doing that we like in our house is I'm going to add some pasta and stir it up. We like it with pasta, and then we either grill a piece of salmon for on top of it, but today I have shrimp, so it just stirs in very nicely. I'm just going to turn that off, add just a little bit, just a tad more olive oil. It stirs in. So if you want a meatless dish, you are all set. You have the perfect meatless dish, but today we're going to add in some shrimp. Like I said, you can use it for any type of protein source or a meatless dish. And I'll warm that up. And we, for flavoring, add just a little balsamic vinegar. And I put the balsamic vinegar on the table for anybody that wants to add a little bit more flavor. So that's what I do with my spinach so it doesn't go to waste. Another item that we have in our kitchen almost all the time are bananas. Thanks for joining us.
Hi, and welcome to our home. My name is Jessica Reitzel, and I am a certified health and wellness coach at the hospital. And today, I have my kiddos with me. Claire is 8 and Carson is 4. And we are going to take bananas and show you how to make a healthy snack and be able to incorporate your kids. So open your banana and you're gonna just pull it back and then you can just slice it. And our healthy snack today is called banana sushi. Yep, try and make them nice and even, bud. Yep, all the way down. Yep, you're gonna put it on your plate. Yep, all the way down, Clara. Good job. And then you can use a toothpick or your fingers. If you're making it for yourself, fingers are easier. Toothpicks if you're gonna serve it to other people. And then while they cut that, the other ingredients we're gonna use is peanut butter. Yep, and I have an all-natural peanut butter. So the better choice for peanut butter is one that's not hydrogenated, so anything that's all natural. I like Jif because I can keep it in my cupboard. And for a chocolate lover, this would be a good dessert option. We're gonna use the Nutella. So Claire's gonna do our dessert. The other ingredient is pretty much whatever you have in your cupboard at home you can use. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna cover the outside of the banana after we put our Nutella or your peanut butter on it or any other nut butter. And then you're gonna roll it in something. So I went to my cupboard and we found some chocolate sprinkles, some Rice Krispie squares. Claire has rainbow sprinkles and some pistachios. Granola would be another healthy option. You're gonna take your knife now. Now the Nutella, sometimes if it's not too warm, you might want to warm it up, but you're going to take that, you're going to smear it all the way around it. So sometimes if you push down, you get covered just a little better. Here you go.
Okay.
Okay. Are you ready, Carson? How about you do the peanut butter ones? You get some peanut butter? Good. All right. And you're going to push down, around. Peanut butter is really soft, so it's kind of a messy one. Can you not get it?
No.
Okay. All right, I'll have to help her here. All right, buddy, you're ready to roll it. Which one are you going to roll yours in?
I want to roll it in Rice Krispies.
All right, roll away. All right, and it doesn't have to be
I
pretty.
dropped mine.
No, that's okay. All right. I'm just going to knock around. And I cut yours in half. You better try that again. All right. Never said it wasn't messy. All right. You should have enough on there now that you can roll it.
Done.
You're done. Let's check it out. How does yours look, buddy? Ooh, that looks amazing. All right, Claire, go ahead and roll yours in the sprinkles. And here's kind of our finished project, our banana sushi. Healthy snack or a healthier option for a dessert if you use the Nutella. Now why it's healthy is because we combined a carb and a protein with the nut butter, yep. And that will give you that satisfaction and then be able to keep, the protein will help you keep your insulin up throughout. So you'll feel fuller longer. Thank you, and now we're gonna see what Andrea does with her bananas. And I think she has a secret ingredient that she's going to share with us for pancakes. Thank you. Bye.
Thanks for the banana, Jessica. Hi, I'm Andrea Miller, and I'm a registered dietitian and certified diabetes educator at the hospital. And I'd like to welcome you to my house for Live It Quarantine. Today, I have 3 epic sous chefs with me today. I have Spider-Man, I have Black Panther, and I have Baby Superman. Even has a cape. And I know that Superman isn't an Avenger. Today we're going to be making our Avenger pancakes, which is our favorite way to use a banana. But is it okay if Superman joins us just this one time?
Yeah.
All right. Let's get started. So I'm going to put baby Superman in the carrier, and we're going to get started mixing our wet ingredients. So in our blender, I already have 2.5 cups of buttermilk. And we made our own buttermilk today with just lemon juice, which I have about a tablespoon of lemon juice, and the rest milk to make our 2.5 cups of buttermilk in the blender already. You want to take off your masks, guys? So our guys have quarantine cuts today since the hair salons are closed. You guys look tough, don't you? You guys look like Avengers, huh? Got a stuck leg here. All right, so while I'm getting baby Superman into the carrier, can you guys help me to peel the bananas and to put them into the blender? So their real names, this is Miles, and this is Riley, and this is baby Archie. You guys like helping your mom in the kitchen?
Yeah.
So these pancakes, they're special pancakes. They're our family favorite pancakes, and they have some special ingredients. Want me to help you, buddy? Riley has a really ripe banana. Oh, this one, honey. All right. So the next one Mom's gonna do, our special ingredient to make them Avenger pancakes. Beets. Woo, they're gonna be a pretty color. So I just took one large beet and I cut it up and I steamed it right in the microwave. So it's about 10 ounces. You can also use a 10-ounce package of frozen beets and cook them per package instructions. So you just need to cook them until they're fork tender. So the next thing we're gonna add into our wet ingredients is our yogurt. I have 1 cup of vanilla yogurt. Plain yogurt also works really well in this. Probably, you could even use strawberry yogurt, that would be good too. Any kind of yogurt you have will be fine. So a cup of yogurt. And then we're gonna give this a blend in our Ninja Chef to make it really smooth. Because we don't want any chunks of beets in our pancakes. We want it to be nice and smooth. Now we're going to add our last wet ingredient and give it one last whirl. We're going to add 3 eggs, which I already have cracked and in a bowl. Give it one last quick whirl. Okay, so our wet ingredients are ready, and now we're gonna do our dry ingredients. So Riley, can you whisk together the flour? We have 3 cups of whole wheat flour in the bowl already, so you're just gonna take the whisk, buddy, and just whisk it together. Miles, you wanna scooch over and add the rest of the ingredients? So 3 cups of whole wheat flour, and then 3 tablespoons of baking powder. Go ahead and dump that in. Then we have 1.5 tablespoons of baking soda. Just dump it all in.
I'm gonna drop it in.
Okay, there we go.
Oh my gosh.
And then 1/2 teaspoon of salt. All right, do you want to whisk this together?
Mommy.
Okay, you can do it next.
Mommy.
Yeah. How about you mix it as soon as I get that. Then we're gonna pour our wet ingredients into the dry ingredients. You help me, Black Panther. And this is a beautiful purplish pink color. If you don't want to make Avenger pancakes, you could also make princess pancakes. But we don't really do princess things in this house, do we? No? Okay. So make sure everything is well blended. And then our griddle is all ready to go. We're gonna put a little bit of butter on it. I just take a stick of butter and run it over my griddle, which is at 300 degrees. And I take 1/4 to 1/3 of a cup of the batter and put it on the griddle. And then we let them cook for a few minutes.
1.
So cook it for a few minutes on one side until some bubbles start to form on the top, and then you flip it and cook it on the other side for a few minutes. And while we're waiting for that to finish cooking, I'm going to tell you how we like to top our Avenger pancakes. Riley, what do we like to put on our pancakes? Nutella, that's their favorite. Nutella and some fresh, what are these?
Raspberry.
Raspberries. So we're gonna top our pancakes with Nutella and fresh raspberries. I personally think that beets, chocolate, and raspberries
Hey, Daddy.
are the perfect flavor combination. These are. So here's our Avenger beet pancakes with Nutella and raspberries. We love these pancakes and we hope you like them too. It makes a pile of pink pancakes, this recipe does. So go ahead and freeze the leftovers and reheat them in the toaster or microwave in the morning, a quick morning breakfast. Thanks for joining us in our house. And off to Amber with another way to use beets. Thanks, bye.
Hi guys! Now that everyone's had a chance to fuel up on Andrea's beet pancakes, I'd like to share with you another way in which you can remain well during this time. Everyone's favorite, exercise. The great thing about consuming beets is that they raise levels of nitric oxide in your body. This helps to improve blood flow to your muscles as well as to improve the strength of muscular contractions. Gyms are closed, and I know that you might think that it would be hard to get your exercise in during this time, but there are plenty of things that you can do that are body weight training. You don't have to have your own home gym to do so. One way in which you can get your exercise in is by something called Tabata training. Tabata is a series of exercises that you complete at a high intensity for 20 seconds, rest for 10 seconds, and then repeat that pattern 8 times for a total of 4 minutes. One example of something you could do for Tabata would be to box. You can either wear gloves if you have them to add weight, or none. You can box towards the bag, or if you don't have that, that's fine too. You just do whatever you can for 20 seconds to get your heart rate up. So with this exercise, you're gonna tuck your chin. You're going to hit across every time and try and keep your elbows tucked. So here we go. Just like that. Another thing you could do for Tabata would be squats. If you choose to do squats, make sure that your feet are slightly wider than your hips, that you're putting your weight through your heels, that you're trying to get down as close to 90 degrees at your knee as you can. So good form for that would be once you're down, you're trying to squeeze through your buttocks to get back up. So it looks something like this. Feet are right apart, squat down, up, down, up, down, up. But again, remember, you're trying to do that as fast as you can in 20 seconds. A third way that you could do Tabata would be to do something like crunches. So you want to make sure that your back is as flat to the mat as you can get it, and it might look something like this. Remember, the main thing is that you do 8 repetitions, 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off, for a total of 4 minutes at whatever you can tolerate. If those exercises are not for you, there's good news. We have plenty of exercises listed on the wellness webpage. All are free and on a variety of platforms such as Instagram and Facebook. They include many things such as dance, strength training, there's even yoga. So you can namaste 6 feet away. Stay well. Thank you.